Okay. Now that we've done that, back to our quest screen. What do we have left? So there's that secondary quest. Any more Witcher contracts? Nope. So finally, it seems like we're at the last quest that we need to deal with here on Skellige. Alright, here we are.
Birthday tomorrow.
Deliver the letter to the smith at Kaer. I don't remember what this is. This is probably like the end of a quest line that I was already doing.
They smear your ass with honey.
Greetings, White Wolf. I suspected you'd come by. Bah, I was sure of it.
Oh, yeah?
The best stocked armory in all Skellige is right here at Kaer Castle. Everyone knows it.
I'll
I mean,
gladly see for myself.
That's a good point.
Take your time. Give them all a careful look.
I would like to see if he has something useful for us. But weren't we supposed to give him a letter?
Looking for someone who can make me a master quality breastplate.
Never known a master who wasn't a dwarf. Fergus, perhaps? Say he's holed up somewhere in Velen.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Okay, well, I can take a look at his stock, but what about the quest? Wasn't this guy the one we were supposed to talk to with the quest, or is it somebody else? Oh, actually, hold on. We get horse blinders. We actually have not bought any of that ever before. I think our horse has nothing at all, so let's just grab one of those. Why not? I don't think, like, less fear on the horse is that important, but I'll get some anyways, just in case. And these are a bunch of quest things, right? Yeah, gear. Not too worried about that. Oh, actually, let's sell some stuff though while we're here, because all this stuff is not too important to us. There we go, including the armor we don't need. Fortunately, this merchant has a lot of money, so we can get rid of a lot of this. Okay, now that we're done talking to him, who am I actually supposed to talk to here? Is it you? Deliver to the smith at Kaer. So we're here. Is this not the smith?
Swords need thumping.
How do I deliver the letter then?
So you're back.
What am I supposed to... Who am I supposed to talk to? Is it more above me or more below? Is that what's going on here? Doesn't seem like it.
Trouble, or you'll answer to me.
I do not understand. I'm gonna keep looking around here, trying to talk to these guys. Get back to you when I figure it out, I guess? This really shouldn't be a puzzle. I'm not sure why I can't figure it out. Oh, I found Ceres. I'm looking around. I still can't find out how to get to wherever it is I'm going. But let's talk to Ceres for a while.
Would you spare a moment?
Since we're here.
I'm the same lass I was, save for the title. A lot of things changed.
How's it feel to rule? Jarl's giving you any trouble?
They're all very understanding. They seem to believe in me. Besides Lugos, of course.
Tried talking to him? Could still win him over.
I don't know about that. He's more mule-headed than my father, but I'll try, of course.
Farewell.
Alright, I guess that's all there is to say. Randomly running around through this place. I was wondering if it was somehow below, but it's impossible. Also, there's a hole in the terrain there. Actually, multiple holes in the terrain. That's actually surprising that there would be like holes in the geometry in such a conspicuous spot. Like normally things like that would be more hidden away, not in like very detailed areas like this is. It's a bit interesting that
Keep an eye on
there's breaks in the geometry there. I'm kind of tempted to jump into it, and I think I might, but not just yet. I want to see where this goes first. I'm gonna keep exploring a little while before I jump into the void. There's actually a lot of interesting stuff to see. Like, what is this?
That caught a turn.
I can't use it? Oh, oh, no, 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 come back, come back. Okay, I have to wait till it goes all the way down now before it can come all the way back up. Is this thing supposed to be moving? Because it's not moving, even though it's making sounds like it's moving. This is pretty cool. I don't know where this leads. Like, gets down to the village. I can't seem to move while I'm on it, which is probably for the best. Okay, so is there anything down here? Or just a way to get up? I guess it's just a way to get up. I mean, I'm glad I'm exploring this place because I do like that, but
Drink last night too.
this still doesn't help me. Doesn't help me figure out how to deliver this darn letter. I might have to look up how to deliver this letter because I don't understand. I was right where the marker was, and it's not like there's any place that is above or below it. And when I go inside, it just tells me to go up when I like actually do go below it. So it's got to be there, but I just don't see whoever I'm supposed to deliver the letter to. I don't see the smith. This guy has to be it. I don't know. Okay. According to what I've Googled, I should now be able to talk to this guy.
There's a tail behind every item I've got.
And this should be it. Okay, there we go. Goodness gracious. So this guy you can apparently only talk to when he's hitting the anvil. When he's not hitting the anvil, you can't talk to him. And you won't be able to continue the quest. Very dumb, but it is what it is. There's a lot of quests in this game. It's inevitable that some of them are going to be kind of jank or going to have little bugs like that. But we figured it out now. Since we're here, we'll see what he's got.
Where are you peddling?
Well, actually, more accurately than seeing what he's got, we'll just sell him some stuff, right? I don't know if I really wanted to sell all this, like, armor that we had here. Because I think it was, like, DLC armor or something. But at this point, we've outgrown it. So I think it should be okay to sell them. But it's not really worth that much anyways. I guess it does have a lot of weight. So we could still sell it. Yeah, we'll just sell it. There we go. Now then, let's talk about this quest.
Think I have something that was meant for you.
A letter from me mum. Says here me sis was bringing it. How'd you come by it?
This is the one where we found the dead person, yep.
Came across some bodies in the woods, victims of a monster attack. Found this letter on one of the dead. A woman.
Singer's dead. Ah. Told her and Mom so many times. Come over, live with me. No. I had to stay on Pharaoh. I gotta send someone to fetch her body.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for bringing word. Not every man will go to the trouble. Here, take this.
He's taken that rather well, at least for now. Well, poor guy. Poor family. Honestly, seems like a pretty typical fate, though, of pretty much everybody in this game. Nobody's really living a nice life here, are they? Not even the people who have with wealth and power. Alright. And I think that might be it. Yep, that's it. So, obviously, I could go around and collect more quests and do more quests here in Skellige. I could if I wanted to. And maybe we will come back and do that at some point. But for now, I think that's a good place to leave our Skellige exploration. There's still these islands up here that might be interesting to visit too. And also, I don't know if there are the places of power here in Skellige. I'm not sure. If there are, I might come back here to go and acquire those. That's probably something I'll do. But for now, I think we put it off long enough. Let's head on over to, let's see, how do I switch? World map. Head on back to Velen. Here we go. Head over to Castle Village. Yeah, and find Uma, the ugliest man alive, apparently.
The key to finding the young woman.
We'll finally continue on with the main storyline. After all this time. Okay. Sprint.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Is this the Baron's place? Where am I? It's hard to tell. Yeah, it is. The Baron Sergeant. Right. Okay, so, no, we are at the Baron's place. So the Uma is that child that we brought back to life. Or, not brought back to life, but like it came to life. And the Baron adopted it, and then it was complicated, right? So it is that child. I thought it was something that we knew from like a previous game, but no, it's not. I've gotten so confused with some of these plot lines, as you can tell.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Because I thought we were talking about the creature that we saw when we arrived on Skellige.
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Believe you meant to say you've come to ask my permission to take him. I am in charge now, so...
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you, you can try to stop me. But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end. An abrupt and premature end.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You should.
Sure as hell should.
Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't you?
Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Alright. Tell the person minding the stables that you're taking Uma. So the person minding the stables has been taking care of him since the Baron died. Oh. It's probably you, right?
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Oh, this guy likes having him around. I kinda don't want to take him away from him then. Out of my way? No. Find some other diversion. I guess this is the nicest
Find
thing I can
something
say.
else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
I hope that he was just liked his company and wasn't like messing with him too much.
Hey, little guy.
That has got to be painful, whatever the stuff is on him.
This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
Not much explanation being given there. Rat? Oh, no, he's not going to be able to get the rat because we're going to grab him.
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
Alright, let's see where this goes. Again, I forget why we needed this thing. Why it's a secret to finding
Looks like
Ciri.
we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Oh, because we didn't go meet him.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Okay, so when we didn't want to go meet with him, he then sends guards to force us to meet with him. That just makes me like him even less. Why does he care so much that we come and visit him directly?
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Yes, we would like to try. You should.
Fine. Lead the way.
Why are we going along with this? So we're forced to go over there in the end. That's lame. I'd rather just kill these guys. Say, who cares about Nilfgaard? I'm not telling them anything. I'm not telling no one anything. No reason to.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Well, we're here in the end, even though I didn't want to be.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
Oh, well. Hey, he tried. Props
I
for
did not have you
trying.
brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
No.
No courtesies needed? Perfect. But remember, I'm not your soldier, or page, or dog, so don't give me any orders.
Would you prefer I order my guards? Look around.
Yeah, go ahead.
Need only backup.
Order your guards. We got infinite amounts of Quen. Don't worry about it.
Now report.
Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It seems like in this case, we don't have any choice in the way the story goes, where we have to tell Emperor Emir here, we have to tell him what we know about finding Ciri. I really don't like it. I really don't want to have to tell him anything. I don't trust him in the slightest. But I guess this is just the way it has to
I
be.
give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
For our sake, you're trying to threaten us? We'll be perfectly fine to just slaughter all your guards and make our way out of here. Don't you worry.
Listen.
Don't worry about
I'm
our
looking
sake.
for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
This monstrosity might be your daughter? I don't know about that.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it, I would need to know the words used to cast it.
Okay, so I'm even more confused. So this isn't the Baron's, like, that child that was brought back. I must have forgotten completely what happened with that. I don't know. So this thing is the thing that was on Skellige and somehow it made its way to Velen? I've forgotten something. I've clearly forgotten something about where this character comes from and why it was in the Baron's place and how it differs from that baby thing that came to life and was adopted. But okay, I'm just gonna roll with it. I must have forgotten something.
Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
Details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Well, I mean, that's nice that we're getting reward, but I don't intend to bring her here, so be it. Do I want to be outwardly hostile to him? I don't know. I mean, if this was me, if I was Geralt, I would not tell him. I would not be this outwardly hostile. I'd be like, okay, I'll bring her to you, and then not bring her to him. That's what I would do if I was Geralt. But I don't think that's what Geralt would do if he didn't intend to bring Ciri there. He would be direct about it. So, because Geralt would say it, I guess I don't intend to bring her here.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt.
He just told you not to order him.
And I advise you well. Do not disobey me.
Mm-hmm.
This audience is over. Till the next.
Yeah, we'll be upfront about what we're gonna do. That is the Geralt way.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Yeah, I don't think he's too worried about that.
Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led
Oh,
Geralt
and we're getting
to
this
the
cutscene again, or this
alive and the victim of
loading
curse
screen again.
was the key to finding the young woman.
What did we just give to Yennefer? Again, I completely forgot what that thing
So
was
took
that we
Uma
just gave to
one of
Yennefer.
The world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Yes, to the Witcher's Fortress of Kaer Morhen. Oh wait, no, I think that was that different? Was that a different dialogue? It was the same image though. Regardless, apparently we're here in Kaer Morhen. Oh boy. More flying monstrosities. It seems like there's no shortage of flying monstrosities in this world. Yeah, chill out.
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
They're called Forktails, okay. And now we're back to the beginning, huh? Back where our story began in this game. Kaer Morhen. Yeah, oh ma. I agree.
Well, look who the wind blew it. Been away quite a while.
Oh, he's still here.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Okay, so he was already informed of this. Why so dirty? Why do we care? Why Yen's already here?
Yen's here already.
Well, she teleports, right?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do, and that. So
Yep, sounds about right.
Going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she...
What?
Ah, Now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture.
What? I think there was something unspoken there. That he just realized. What, does it have something to do with it? Was the bed that she and Geralt like shared, and she wanted to get rid of it because we've rejected her at this point? Is that the idea? Something like that? Get rid of the memories?
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
I mean, that wasn't what we were hoping for. Help Yennefer fix the megascope. What a name for a thing. A megascope? You couldn't have thought of a better name for it? What is Roach doing? Talk to Lambert about journeying to the Circle of Elements? Circle of Elements? Find Eskel and help him hunt the Forktail. But so there's a lot of things we can do. What is this Circle of Elements nonsense, though? Hold on. Can I talk? Oh, I didn't want to do that. But I do want to talk to this thing.
Can we talk? How can I help you?
Uma, that's all I can say. Yeah, I didn't expect we would get much out of it. It's cursed to only be able to say Uma. Okay, so this goes to find Eskel, but that wasn't what I want to see. I want to see the elements thing. The Circle of Elements quest. Where's that at? Hold on. Lambert, there we go. This is the one I wanted to do first. I want to know what the heck he means by journeying to the Circle of Elements. This place is such a maze. Really bizarrely designed. It might be on purpose, though. I mean, designing your castle like a maze like this is probably good for when it gets attacked by like an invading army. They have a hard time navigating it and finding their way to the keep, the inner keep, things like that. Like, it's very defensible because of that. So I can see why it was designed this way. Okay, here's Lambert.
Leaking again. Damn it.
What, something's leaking? Is this a werewolf? I don't know what that is.
What's this? Brewing potions?
We're very glowy today.
Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
I don't think it's Siri, but we'll say this.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Siri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity awaits.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
Never mind, I think I do want to punch him.
Realize that
Yeah.
Mind showing a...
I call him like I...
Never mind.
Irritating, you mean?
Thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best.
That's very honest.
Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Okay, fine, we can't fight him. I wanted to fight him over it, but oh well.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
I don't.
With you.
You're gonna have to tell me about it.
Might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side.
That thing.
You ready?
What is that thing? Phylactery. Okay, it's a phylactery. No wonder I didn't remember what it was, because I don't know what a phylactery even is, but okay.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, I meant to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
I don't remember any of the things you're talking about.
Medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Okay, so this is a fellow Witcher, I'm assuming. I mean, obviously, he's got the same kind of clothes and stuff as we do.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
I see. So there's a hole in our walls, and it's therefore we get a shortcut to the pond or whatever. And that's because this place was attacked by salamander assassins, whatever that means.
We gonna swim across the pond?
No.
And we just don't fix it, because why not?
Fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
Okay, Klee.
That makes sense.
Bomb fishing, huh? I'd imagine that would affect the taste of the fish, though, and possibly not in a good way. Down the trail we go. Grab the random crafting materials that we're never going to use along the way. That was a harpy? Where? Where am I at? Can I shoot it? There you go.
Stench.
So that was an upgraded,
Hunting's almost a diversion with that game. Gotta get me one.
That Gabriel? What are you talking about? What? You talking about my crossbow? Or are you talking about my sword? I don't know what you mean by that Gabriel. So anyways, I was trying to say though, it's an upgraded crossbow, but it doesn't seem to be doing any damage still. No, don't lock onto that one. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you lock onto the one that's not knocked down?
Oh well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
Kill 3 opponents in one fight using 3 different methods: swords, bombs, and okay.
Yada yada. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Loot them all. Alright, hold on. Before I do anything further, I really want to get rid of that. Where was it? There was something that upgrades my spells with adrenaline points, wasn't there, or something? Yeah. When casting a sign, 3 adrenaline points, if available, will be consumed to upgrade the sign to the highest level, unlocking all bonuses and increasing sign intensity by 100%. This I do not want. No, I didn't want it. I didn't want to re-equip it. I need to replace it, is the idea. So let's do the killing opponent instantly one. There we go. And then we've got an empty space, because apparently that moved it around. Is there anything else in here that I want? Probably the strong attack damage increase? Although we don't use that much. Deflecting arrows. Critical hits dealt with the crossbow disable monster special abilities for 10 seconds. Is that a good idea? What are monster special abilities? That's something I don't understand. Increase the critical hit chance of crossbow. So, I mean, that could actually be useful. So, I think a special ability of a monster is like... I'm trying to think of an example. It's like the one where it like changed our vision, right? That one that we fought. I could open up the bestiary to find its name, couldn't I? Where was it? Where was the one I'm talking about? Here we go. Mordvud. That one. This thing, like, it used some like weird ability on us that changed our vision and like messed us up. I feel like that was a special ability. But it only, how long did it say that it disables that for? 10 seconds. That's not a lot, although if you upgrade it, it'll probably get better. And then what's this? Instantly gain 1 adrenaline point when entering combat. The ones generated by sword blows are increased by 10%. I feel like this might be a good one to get. Only to help us with our undying thing. Alright, well, let's spend it on this first. I think that's generally useful. And we'll equip that there. And we'll work on upgrading that as we go along. Yeah, so we can increase by 10%, and next is 20%. That sounds good. I don't think there's anything I currently have equipped, though, that I'd want to put in that Yurden slot. I never use this. I kind of feel like I want to use that item that resets our perks so that I can reattune them. We might end up doing that soon. If I get another chance. Just need to buy one of those items. I don't think we currently own one. I remember Kiera Metz sold them. After we're done dealing with this thing for Lambert,
Tell me
we
about
might do that.
Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well.
It doesn't sound like you do.
Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
Doesn't sound like he tries not to piss him off. It sounds like he's always messing with people. I mean, as soon as he met up with us, he tried to piss us off.
Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
You're supposed to put away the sail though when you're done with it. That's why you don't leave the sail up. Yeah, we have to find the boat. I guess we just follow him, huh? What do we got going on here? More monsters of some sort? Okay, more drowner things. Or drowned dead. There you go. And just to be sure, I still have the ability that increases my damage when adrenaline points are high, right? That is a thing, right? Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I thought that was a thing. Oh, it might be one of these perks. I should probably start trying to level some of these general perks more. Oh, here's the, if your current stamina level is too low, sensitivity cast using adrenaline points. And you compare that to... When casting a sign, 3 adrenaline points, if available, will be consumed to upgrade the sign. I see. So this is just for upgrading the sign. Casting a sign with adrenaline points is this one. Okay, that's different than what I thought. I need to deal with that. I need to get this one instead. That's what I actually wanted. Yeah. We really need to re-equip our points now that I've figured out some things. There's definitely a few stuff in that general category that I want. There we go. We'll just have to remove our points from our
Last thing we needed.
signs category stuff.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Okay, so they're talking about this place that they're going to, and this ordeal that he referred to it as. This is something that they had to do as children in order for their Witcher training, maybe some sort of trial or test. That's the vibe that I'm getting here, and they were afraid of it, but now it's nothing to them.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for a crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times.
I
Believe
see.
you me.
That makes sense why he has a grudge against him. So Vesemir was obviously a senior Witcher and was responsible for having them do these trials and try to make sure that they were ready for whatever. But they all ended up just getting killed by random stuff anyway. So again, yeah, what was the point? I'm guessing the point is if the Witchers weren't really ready, maybe they would not only just die to some random drowners in a swamp, they might turn on their comrades and attack them or cause like greater troubles. Like maybe they would become evil in some other way. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what Vesemir was most worried about. And that's why he had them go through trials. Although I don't see how that specific trial would help against that.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
All right. In the boat. Yeah, I don't mind him driving. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, wait. While we're here, grab the stuff. Where is it? There we go. Take all the monster parts. You never know. Could end up being useful. Alright, now we can jump in. That's interesting that we can push the boat. Would we be able to push the boat all the way to the destination? Or maybe push it into a position where he can't actually move? I feel like you could possibly soft lock the quest that way. Although we'd always be able to disembark, I guess, at any time, so that's cool.
Yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
So if I try to disembark, I can't. Okay, I can't do that now. So it is possible to just get stuck in here.
Thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
Weird analogy.
Right, almost there.
Well, it's not even an analogy. I don't even know what that is. Weird phrase.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
Pricklier than Yen, old Speartip still around? I don't know who Old Spear Tip is, so I kind of want to ask.
Old Spear Tip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
Probably should have told us that earlier then.
Old Spear Tip's a deep sleeper.
If it's something
Wake him up
dangerous.
and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know.
I don't know if that
this
sounded
valley's
like a
not happy
kid.
except for
Yeah.
us. It's gotta be an illusion.
It didn't sound right at all.
Whatever you want to do.
No, let's just go in the cave.
You're probably right. Let's go.
There's no way. There's no way that was a kid.
Something reasonable.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would there just be a random kid here yelling for help? We're in the middle of nowhere, aren't we? Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere. There's not going to be a kid over here. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't want to get us distracted from our actual objective here. It's so dark in here.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
Okay. They know all of his quotes.
You fat fuck.
1, 2, 3.
That was.
You're
I
no
don't know how that
fun.
worked, but okay.
Come on, let's go.
That was a very strange interaction there that he somehow got up with. However that worked.
Wall looks a little shaky. Hard, maybe?
And wake Old Spear Tip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act. Mine
What
not
is
stomping
Spear
like
Tip?
that.
Relax. I slipped.
Seems like we're all stomping. Again, what is Old Spear Tip? It sounds like a name for like a fish or something. Oh.
What?
To the right.
Fell in my eye. Splinter.
I heard it.
Hope it wasn't from a
Heard
broken
something.
mirror. That'd make you even
And
nastier.
that wall is sus. I'm casting Quen. I'm healing up. I'm getting my sword out as well. It's over to the right for sure. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just a way to get back. Okay, never mind. Still suspicious. It's still a weird sound.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice.
Recast Quen.
So soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Okay, so that must be the spear thing that they were talking about. I kind of want to. Oh, I kind of want to fight it. Gotta be honest. Go through the cave. It says. Take all the stuff. Oh, aren't we not supposed to wake it? Why is it telling me to go there? Walk knife.
Just lost the element of surprise.
Oh well, it doesn't matter.
I'm up for the challenge.
Oh boy.
Piece of filth.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sure I can kill it. Oh boy. Oh. Good thing we had invincibility there. Yeah, this is gonna be no problem. He's already almost dead. And he's dead. Wow, okay, that was incredibly easy. Are we over leveled? I feel like in some battles we aren't, but in this battle we were. I mean,
you gonna live?
I did say that we were getting more over leveled for the main quest because of its level cap was different from like we were doing like level 24 missions in Skellige.
Let's get out of here.
Wait, that's for Voltaire, you whore son.
One of his friends, obviously.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy, a scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Alright, let me loot it first. Okay, I guess we're going up this way. Yeah, it's fine. I wanted to kill that thing. I was gonna kill it either way. I just wasn't sure where the game wanted me to go.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
I don't really like either of these options. I agree with them. They are in for trouble, not us. But also, I don't really want to cause trouble for them.
We ought to be careful. This is their turf.
Couple of trolls got you soiling your knickers?
I just don't want to upset them.
Brash once, like you. I took a pitchfork in the gut. Peasant kid, not a troll. I almost died. Hard way to learn, but I did. Come on.
Oof. That does not sound fun. Did this game release after Skyrim or before? It's got to be after, right? I feel like that was the Skyrim reference.
Shit and run soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
Is this a place of power? Yeah.
A place of power.
Okay, I'm happy about that. But again, I need to reattune all my points. And then that just means we have another to spend when we do. Glad we found it. Oh, well, there's the trolls.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh.
Trolley Mountain, Troll Mountain, same thing.
This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do.
You're not
thing
wrong.
Three do.
Yeah, sometimes thing 4 even.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to
No,
gravel.
don't hurt the...
Understand?
Don't hurt them.
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave before they stone us to death.
Oh, goodness. Why did he do that? Why, Lambert? I would have preferred to be nice with them. Hello? Oh, right, I have to... Wrong thing. Fine, I have to do that. I guess I can't jump over it. I don't want to hurt the trolls. Why did this guy make me do it?
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understanded?
Yeah, I understand it.
We still gotta get to the circle of elements.
I like how he said understand it.
Listen, but we trolls come no to witches castle. Locks lots there.
I see.
Enjoying this little chat?
No, it is getting us anywhere. they're not allowed to go to the Witcher's castle. How come we're allowed to go to their castle? It's not fair. I agree. Why don't we set up a deal with them where we let them come to the Witcher's castle and get some nice rocks?
It's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witcher thief strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witcher thief monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
That's fine. I agree. I thought he meant the other. I was interpreting his words as the other guy leaves, I get to go on ahead. But no, okay, we have to leave our swords. That's fine.
All right, we'll leave our swords here.
That's fine
on
too.
the way back.
We want them know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Better not attack him. That was scary. They all suddenly moved.
Geralt?
Okay, I can't talk to him. Darn.
Think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Trolls aren't
Their
monsters.
memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones at us, Geralt.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Yeah. What do you mean they threw stones at us? You're the one that was talking about how, like, oh, are you scared? You're not scared, right? And now you're complaining about having a stone throw at you? Oh no, a stone? Whatever shall we do? What would have happened if we got hit by a stone? Who cares?
Ooh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape.
Oh, that was a weird flash.
Well, we made it.
No denying that.
What is that in the sky?
Damn. Beautiful view.
We can soak it in later.
Of course. Duty before pleasure.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Okay. Put the phylactery on the altar and light the torches. Sure.
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
I don't know. I don't even know what we're doing here with this phylactery, to be honest. I know we want to break the curse on the thingy so it can tell us something about where Ciri is, because it's obviously not Ciri itself.
Geralt?
Yes, Geralt. Light the torches around the altar. Oh, right here. Okay. Can I just... I can. Alright, that works.
Alright, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather.
I see. I can see it absorbing something.
So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, then hang himself.
That's not a great story, but okay.
Wow, truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No, I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
So he blames everything on Vesemir, really, this guy.
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny?
No, it wasn't. Destiny.
Let me tell you about destiny.
I agree with this guy.
My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
You, the child?
Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
That's a really weird thing for the Witcher to ask, too. The Witcher that saves the guy, and it's like, okay, give me the first thing you see when you get home. Like, I could never see Geralt asking that of somebody.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter. Well, there's your answer.
Everything he said about why he's bitter makes a lot of sense.
Let's get out of here.
It's certainly a little bit difficult to get along with him because he's so bitter. Because of his personality. But it makes sense the way... It's understandable. I don't fault him for his personality from what he's went through.
Swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Which is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Okay. Be nice to the trolls in the future, please. Yeah, the extra wide screen that I'm playing this in does have like a few like weird things sometimes, where sometimes I can see like the camera clips into the back, somebody's back, or like in that scene you didn't see it, but I think the other guy here, he teleported from this side of the screen to the other side of the screen. Gonna stay here a bit? Do I want to stay here for a bit? Is there a reason for me to stay here for a bit? Why would I stay here for a bit? I guess I might as well. Sure.
You go ahead. Gonna stay here a bit.
Not too long, though. Remember, we got ourselves a cripple to cure.
These guys got nothing to say? So I can't talk to them? Darn. Well, they told me to leave, so I'm not gonna stick around too much. I'm just gonna take a look at the world map real quick. Where am I? Okay, so there's the place of power. There's the entrance. I guess I probably should have taken it up because I'll have him up on the offer because there's no close teleport. So I guess I'm gonna need to reach a town, but that's okay. I'll go looking around, go find a town, and then once I find a town, I'm gonna go warp to wherever Kiera Metz was, so that I can hopefully buy a thing to reallocate my attribute points, because I still really want to do that. So that's the plan.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
For anything else, that's what we're gonna do. Also, that really hurt a lot. Ruined Watchtower? Wraith? Oh, hello. Okay, I guess I'm fighting Wraiths now. Thank you, Adrenaline Points, for saving my life. These are level 23s, huh? Okay. Nice, and this gave me a warp point too. Perfect. I'll just loot and then get out of here. Oh wait, this is something. Journal kept by Chur, the Mage Hieronymus' assistant. I write in great haste. For each moment I might bring my demise. A band of peasants wielding all manner of sharp or heavy farmyard implements has stormed the keep. I was in the workshop when they attacked, working on a new silver sword diagram, and I did not notice the mob's approach. I barricaded the doors, but no, this cannot last forever. I can only hope Varen will come and rescue me before they break through. Luckily, we completed work on a new steel sword diagram a few days ago and gave it to Varen to forge. Armed with this fine weapon and aided by his witcher pupils, I'm sure he'll easily handle a bunch of peasants swinging hoes and rakes. Yet even rakes can do great harm to an unarmed scholar such as my master. Hieronymus has been shut up in his tower for days, absorbed in his work on a new armor diagram. He might remain oblivious still to the danger he is in. Should the mob find him before Varen can slice them down? And to think I nearly escaped this nightmare. If I had only listened to my master. Hieronymus had drawn up some notes for me on locations connected with a legendary Elgar, a witcher of the School of the Wolf. It is said that Elgar had devised some improvements to the school's gear, and I was to follow his trail in search of these diagrams. Had I left even as late as yesterday, I would have been a safe distance from Kaer by the time the mob attacked. Instead, I tarried, and now I cower, fearing for my life. Okay, so this place got attacked by a bunch of peasants, and there's some sort of gear nearby. Well, I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Let me retrack the quest that I was on. Actually, I don't need to track the quest that I was on because we're not doing that. We're going and leaving and trying to find out where I can reattune my abilities. So that's the first thing we're doing. Yeah, right, there's Kaer, that's where I was. So I'm going to need to go to the world map then. And the question is, where was that? Was it in Velen? I'm trying to remember where she was. I think it was Velen. I think this is it. It seems like her place. Yep, it is. Thank goodness.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Well, anyways, time to buy stuff.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Alright, so where is it? Because I know, I'm pretty sure she's the one that had it. Here it is, Potion of Clearance. So first off, do I have another one at all already? Just make sure I'm not double buying something. Doesn't seem like it. The only other relic level thing I have is the Siren's Vocal Cords, apparently. This is what I need. 1,000, and I have 8,000. Alright, there we go.
See ya, Kira.
Alright, so I don't know if I'll ever be able to buy another one from her, but I know that I want to use one right now, so let's go to our inventory and go here and let's use it. Cool. Alright, now before we start acquiring our abilities again, let's save. And then now, I'll get back to you guys when I am done reattributing everything, because it's gonna take some thought for sure. All right, I've ran into a bit of an issue now. So at this point, I have more perk points than I have slots. So I'm not quite sure what to do. Obviously, I could unlock other things, right? I could unlock Focus, which increased my adrenaline points, increased my weapon damage and side intensity. Or this one, Battle Frenzy, which will increase my critical hit chance per adrenaline point. But the thing with equipping things like that is, first of all, I wouldn't be able to, I'd have to remove something in order to equip those. And second, every time I equip a perk that is not a offensive combat perk, it does not give me an attack power boost. So I'm giving up an attack power boost in order to gain that. Now, for one of these, it might be worth it. Like for this one, increasing the weapon damage and side intensity, it might give me more attack power than it removes. But still, it's necessarily a trade-off. Whereas if I equip one of these abilities, it's not a trade-off. I'm always getting attack power with the ability. The thing is, obviously, I can't have no more space to equip anything. So for now, I think I just have to wait. And I did some looking, and it would be great to be able to have an ability like this, Sunder Armor, which reduces enemy damage resistance by 10%. Just passively, it seems. But the thing is, it's not passively. This only works when you're doing a strong attack. And I've been primarily doing fast attacks, so this is not going to be useful to me at all. Unless I also increase my strong attack damage with this, and then I'll increase it with that, and then started getting Sunder Armor as well. So unless I went fully down the strong attack road, it's not going to be useful to just dabble a little bit in this path. So for now, I've got 9 points available. I've got nothing to spend them on because I have no more place for any more perks. All the perks I have equipped are currently maxed out. I could, and the only perk that I did want to get that was not combat that I feel is worth is the Rage Management one. If your current stamina level is too low, signs can be cast using adrenaline points. That's what I really wanted. I wanted the ability to cast Quen when I needed it, and that should hopefully give us that ability, so that even if we don't have stamina, we can still cast Quen on demand, because that's our limiting factor in these fights. So that's it. We've got way too many perk points than we need. All we need now is levels, which means those sites of power, they're not going to be a big deal to us anymore, which is both good and bad. Mostly bad, I think. Got more perk points than we know what to do with. But it's okay. When we do get a slot open, we'll be able to have plenty of perk points to just place wherever we want and get whatever ability we want max level and put it in there. Also, it's interesting that the general perks don't require you to like go down its skill tree. You can just select any one that's on the list. So now, let's get back to what we were doing, going to Kaer Morhen. So we've got... Wait, no, that's getting the gear. We don't need to get the gear.
His long search for Ciri led
We need to either talk to Ciri or we need to go find that other person who went looking for monster parts. And I think we're going to do the monster part stuff first.
Geralt needed to lift the curse.
Because talking to Yennefer, we can leave that for later. We'll make her wait.
To the Witcher's